What's up, y'all? I wanted to come on and talk to you about the new version of the Ozark Trail 7.5-inch folding knife. Um, if you recall, as I knock this one over, if you recall, this one came out a few months back and absolutely took the EDC side of YouTube by storm. Um, Came out, got called the meme knife, and they couldn't keep them in stock in Walmart. They were on eBay for $25 plus, and it was only $10 originally. That said, they have now released a new version, which is this one right here, the which I'm going to call the version 1.5, and it has a few subtle differences. The biggest difference is the clip is now movable, so you can take the clip from one side, move it to the other side. So really, most of these that I've seen, you can see the holes there where you would put the clip, and you don't have it on this one. Now, um, the biggest thing for that would be someone that's carrying it left-handed. And why that would make a difference is if you were to take this and put it in your left pocket right now, your hand would run down the spine of the blade. And you have the chance of possibly poking yourself in the hand because the knife fell open or you pushed it open. And nobody wants that. So now you can move the clip and you can make it so that the spine of the blade sits against the seam of your pocket. Now, keeping that against the seam of your pocket will keep you from cutting yourself because your hand will run down the backside of the knife and the blade has no chance of getting you. Now, also, you can tell that the new version is a much brighter orange than the old version. The old version is more of a burnt, rustic type orange. Um, Me personally, I like the brighter orange. And another thing I'm going to bring your attention to, and I'm going to bring it up closer to show you. But if you look in this area, all up here, this big wide area, down here, and around this way, on both sides, compared to this knife in that same area, as you can see, that gives you a definite color comparison difference. This is much, much brighter than this one. But if you look at it, you can see that this is more of a matte through that area I was bringing up, and this has more of a shine to it. One thing I did not like about this knife is it always seemed a little bit slippery. Well, this is a lot more textured now, and I think it's going to give you much better grip of this knife. And other than that, those are some of the key features. I guess the fact that it's a brighter orange isn't really a key feature, but I do find it that it is easier to see, much more visible. So in a backpack situation or something like that, it's definitely going to be easier to tell that apart. Um, the one other thing, like I said, that is different on this, and it's not a big deal, but it'll make sense when I explain it. Maybe. At least it makes sense to me. On the back, on this one, it is stamped that the blade is D2 steel, which I know that sounds silly to say that that's a big deal, but on this one, there is nothing. Now, on a particular knife like this, where it's only $10, something like that may seem minuscule. But when you're talking about a knife that may be $300-400, when you buy a knife like that, you want to know what kind of steel the blade is. So the fact that they put that there, to me, is a good thing. I think that it should have been there on the original. You guys may not agree with me. You may think differently, but I'm just giving you my thoughts and a little bit of an idea of what I have found that's different. Now, also, I want to give you this information. So there's a barcode, so you could look it up on your app, maybe have them scan it at your local store. But it's a 3 1/4 inch blade, 4 1/4 inch handle, slide lock, and it's got your belt clip. Like I said, that belt clip is changeable from either side. And that's just a little bit of information that I found that I thought might be useful to somebody. If you did find any of this information useful, please like this video, share it with anyone that you think may also find it useful, and help me grow my channel. I'm just getting started, Any little bit helps. And again, if you made it this far, I appreciate you for being here. Even if you don't like, you don't subscribe, you still help me out. And that knife still doesn't want to stand up. So thank you again. Have a great day.